Okay, so if you look close on the back of this nano tank, there's actually 3 different compartments. So you have your compartment where I actually assembled the pump. And all you do to assemble the pump is you just simply put the tube attached to the 2 lines. You screw on your bulkhead here and your power head. The second chamber, right here, it's blacked out on the back, which makes you think that you can't really do much with it, but you can actually do a small mini all-in-one refugium right there. And then that still leaves you your compartment for the rest of your filtration. So what I've done is I've actually taped it off. What I'll do next is I'll show you, I actually just take a razor blade. I just take a razor blade, I just simply line it up on the line, down the line. I've already done it to make it easier for this video. And then the next step is you're just gonna wanna peel off that black vinyl sticker, which will reveal the tank below. And that's how you do a refugium. So what these marine pure blocks do is they give a pretty big porous surface area for the bacteria to be able to thrive. So I just put these in at the bottom. Perfect, and that should be fine just like that. So the next thing we're gonna add is our sand. Sand first because I like to give it a little cushion for my rocks. And the reason that we use live sand is it's full of beneficial bacteria, which is going to help in actually filtering your tank. It's going to help with that cycling process because this is already full with a lot of that beneficial sand. I'm going to use this full 20-pound bag in this 10-gallon tank, which might be a little bit overkill. But I'm just, that's pretty much my main source of filtration since I'm not using the live rock. That's pretty good right there. And you're just going to want to even this out. Make yourself a nice sand bed. I might actually take some of this out because it's a little bit much. Okay, so one thing you're going to notice in your sand, there's always this little bag. Make sure you take that out. And you want to give yourself about 1 inch to about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches, to give yourself a nice sand bed at the bottom. So next we're going to add in our insert, and then we're going to add our water. All right, so like I said, you want to give your insert a good rinse. Any live rock that you put in there, give it a good rinse before you put it in, because it'll take off any debris or any residue that's on there. And then you kind of just want to fit this in a way that you think is going to be appealing. It's going to give you the best look, the best visual appearance. I think I'm going to actually turn this one around. And I'm actually using a bonsai tree insert that you can get from West Mariculture. I think I like that better. And that's it. So that's pretty much it. So that's how my insert's gonna go. That's gonna be the look of the tank right there. The last thing that I'm gonna install is gonna be the Wavemaker, which I'll probably put on that side to give myself some good flow. And then, yeah, add the water and we're good. So the pump, as far as the Wavemaker goes, I use a little small Koralia Hydor. It's just a little 240 watt. And I'm actually gonna put this one down here. And you can move the direction of the flow in any direction pretty much that you want. I like having it there because it gives me the ability to hide the cord here in the back. That's pretty much it. It plugs in. You can actually get an additional controller if you want to be able to have a specific pattern with your flow, whether it be turning on and off, certain pattern, flowing at a certain intensity. There's a lot of different options. I find with the nano tanks, you don't have to get too crazy with them. A lot of times even the pump that comes with the tank, if you upgrade that to a decent pump, you really don't even need the Wavemaker, but I included it here just to have an all-in-one system that would be easy to follow. But use your best judgment when it comes to the flow. Good way to tell is if the corals are just going crazy and they seem like the polyps are going kind of looking like they're not healthy, probably the flow might be too intense. If they look like they're just kind of drooping and nothing's really happening, then the flow is probably not good enough. So a lot of your softies, they'll get away with very low flow, but some of your SPS and obviously those and above, you're going to need pretty good flow. So that's what the Hydor comes in handy. Okay, as far as heaters go, I use here in California, it's very hot, so I don't have to use the heater very much, but I do use this Aqueon 50 watt. I just install it back here in the pump chamber, and then actually just suction cups right to the tank, and then the core is easy access in the back, so it's hidden like that. And that's pretty much it.